Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Curious Expedition by Maschinen-Mensch. And we are now in Alpha 22, Ship Ahoy. These alphas just keep busting out very quickly, and I don't know what has been added in this one. I guess we'll have to just find out. But if you'll recall, we are continuing the adventures of Nikola Tesla. Let's get started with that. Alright, and here we are. And since the last episode, I've learned a few things about the Tesla gun. It's actually a pretty poor weapon in the sense that it hurts you as well as your enemies when you use it. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Let's see what we have here. I've also learned a couple things about the regions. Each square, I guess, is a different region, and as you explore a complete region, that's when you get experience points that you can give to your friends, and it also highlights the different areas you can find in the region and what they represent. Sometimes these are blank, and you have to discover them first. But it looks like we have discovered everything that there is to discover in this region. Or at least we have the village. We have this thing. So then there's whatever this is. This kind of... Oh, there it is. There, yeah. So we've discovered pretty much everything. And usually, from what I understand, these darkened regions are regions where you can't really do much in. So it kind of tells you that this is the only region that you can continue to explore in. You can't explore in these different directions. At least that's how I'm familiar with it. Also, by rubbing the compass. By putting the mouse cursor over the compass, it tells you the accuracy of the compass. In this case, you'll notice that the compass progress is 0%, which means that it is not accurate at all. So some people in the comments have said, hey, focus more on the compass, but that is easier when the compass actually gives you information that you can use. For right now, we need to move to the west. And as I mentioned, we just analyzed the region, which allows us now to level up one of our people. So we can level up our cook or our native shaman. And leveling up the shaman is probably a bad idea, simply because he is probably going to stay behind and not want to come with us. Yeah, we'll hesitate to follow you home after this expedition. He's also sexist, and his bonus is not very good. It's mushroom related, so we're going to promote our cook. But the problem with having a cook, and it's okay if you're Tesla, because I believe Tesla, well no, Tesla does not have attack dice. Our Parsi trader does. A cook can turn raw meat that you get from hunting animals, which up until this point, if you've been following this series, the animals have been hunting us, but if you're good enough to actually take out the animals, you can then cook them and gain sanity utilizing your cook. Not the best ancillary character, in my opinion. Might want to trade him for somebody else if we get back to London. So here we can kill two birds with one stone. We can get a butterfly, which will give us some fame, and explore whatever this is. Let's give it a look. Tata's Deadly Radiant Butterfly. I don't know who Tata... Oh, yeah. This guy. Shapurji Tata. So he named it after the Parsi trader. And as you can see now, our items have changed because we've entered a new region. So now in this region, you have this place, which looks like some kind of shrine. And you have the waterfall, which we've been to many times, where you just rest to gain sanity. I decided it would be a good idea to stay here and told the people to rest. It was a beautiful night, and everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. I enjoyed the warm night and went back in my memories to record the last days of my travel journal. I noticed Antoine Lemercier watching me with a smile on his face. Well, that's a bit creepy. He's an alcoholic, but he doesn't have any kind of predilection toward other men, at least not in the description. Alright, we have gained sanity from resting, and we are now full of sanity once again. A group of native warriors appeared, as if by magic. They must have been following us since we left their village. Their leader was furious about our actions, and demanded that we pay tribute in compensation. Screw you guys. We would not be intimidated by the native warriors. Apparently, they had not been bluffing and readied their weapons. Well, we get a ton of dice, and we get some weird stuff now that we have the shaman. There's 3 of them, and they're actually, wow, they're pretty tough guys. They are pretty tough guys. Total of 12 hearts, which is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the same total as we have, but obviously Miss Maddern is not going to be contributing much to the war effort. But we do have the Tesla gun. So let's go for it. Alright, we have tons of combos here. Of course, we have the Tesla gun, which we can match with this, which gives us Stable Beam, which harms them for 3 and harms us for 1, multi-attack. Or we could use the head and the eye and get Alternating Beam, which does 7 damage. Wow, that's awesome. But 1 damage to Tesla. And Tesla only has 1 heart, or 2 hearts, I should say, so he should only be able to use his gun twice before becoming pretty seriously injured. But I'm very curious as to what multi-attack means. Okay, I don't need this stupid window anymore. Let's give it a try. That was really good. I like that a lot. It actually harmed them pretty well, and it only harmed our cook a half a heart. So it didn't even harm Tesla. And we have some other things. Let's use our shaman's... Okay, Rite of Unity, heal 2, shield 1, that's awesome. Rite of Healing, heal 5, shield 2. That's a bit unnecessary just now. What can we do? Okay, so we can do a precise attack on someone. Alright. And I guess we might as well do this one, even though it's a bit overkill. And we got some shielding. That was a brilliant combat turn, if you ask me. I mean, all these guys survived, so now they're going to be able to attack, but we've done some great things. Let's go. Alright, well, they just knocked Tesla out of the game. But we still have the Tesla gun. Evade? No. No, I don't want that. Alright, we have the Tesla gun and the hand. Stable Beam. Let's do that again. Multi-attack. Alright, so 1's down, and the other 2 are just down to 1 heart. The sword plus the shaman does nothing. That stinks. Oh well. The shaman by itself does heal us, however, so let's go ahead and use that. Tesla is still out of it, though. I think he's done for. Tesla is pretty weak, honestly. For someone who starts off with a gun, having 2 hearts is pretty lame. Alright, let's use the gun and the shield. Defensive Beam. I like it. The self-damage is pretty rough, though. And let's use the shaman. Actually, let's roll. Roll. Alright, unfortunately they don't work well together. We'll heal up. And that doesn't do anything. Headbutt. Didn't go anywhere. Alright. I think we're going to win this one. Tesla gun plus the hand. Sure. Alright, now I'm just going to try to heal us. Alright, we can't get the better healing. That's good enough, I guess. And we have the sword, but everyone's down. Who do we attack? We stripped what was useful from the remains. Alright, so we came out of that one pretty well. Only Tesla got hurt. And we gained a spear, which we can use in combat. Now, what's up with Tesla? He is injured. But there's not much we could do about that, so we will just carry on. So there's the shrine. The compass is pointing in this direction, which makes a lot of sense because this is the only unexplored area. Alright, it only takes 22 to get here. It takes 32 to get here. Let's go here. Alright, so we still haven't found either of these two. We do know where the shrine is. There's elephants up there. Mosquitoes over here. I guess we can head for the shrine. Still haven't uncovered anything. Let's see what kind of shrine this is. A circle of dried up blood. Is that the chasm? Or a thick layer of sand? Maybe this is the one that turns everything to desert? Alright, we're going to take everything. Yeah, it's okay. So this is the one that causes climate change. That's not a big deal. It makes the natives dislike us. There's one of the question marks. Let's see if we can't get around these mosquitoes. Let's see. We'll be able to see better. I also heard if you go on top of a hill, your vision is better. So if we do that, it'll take up some sanity, but we should have a good view of the surroundings. Okay, so our cook, his wound is getting infected, but Tesla's still okay. I don't really mind, frankly. I don't mind losing the cook. Although his green dice do work well with the Tesla gun. Or was it the blue dice? I know, I think the green... Oh yeah, the green dice worked well with the shaman? I don't even know. On the internet, you can find all the combinations on what they do. Although I don't think the wiki that I saw had the shaman's purple abilities. Alright, the springs. Just what we need. Adventure awaits, says Tesla. Let's investigate. Alright, sorry, native. We cannot help you. We have neither first aid nor mushrooms. So you are just going to die. And I am sorry for that. Truly I am. Alright. Bathing in the hot springs had miraculously healed our wounded units. Unfortunately, they did not miraculously heal the poor native who was hanging out there. I guess they're very particular healing waters. Now, it looks like we can level up the shaman. But I don't want to. Will I lose this? I mean, you can't level up anybody else, but maybe that's just because they haven't leveled up yet. Maybe if I can get more experience, I could level up one of these guys? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to wait just to see if we can't get more experience from one of my guys. And we are now in the desert, and the shrine is obviously... The compass is now 100% accurate. So we're able to see here that the shrine is likely up here. So let's go here to look at this last question mark. And it is a shipwreck. No kidding. In the middle of a... Well, it is desert now. It used to be plains, I suppose. We found something highly unusual. We found the remainings of an old boat. As far as I could tell, it must have been some kind of pirate ship. The rotten planks look like they could collapse any moment. I made an effort to make out the name, but it was too rotten to decipher. Focus on the expedition, says Tesla. Let us search the area. I was sure we would find something valuable here. I told the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. Dynamite. Whatevs. Alright, let's go up here to this. And this is probably the pyramid. Yeah, seems about right to me. Alright, Tesla, you have survived your first expedition. Not bad. Not bad, Tesla. Is our shaman coming with us? Even after we defiled his ancestral lands? Not bad. And we did get a butterfly. And we were first place. Nice. I can smell the alcohol from here. Yeah, Antoine is an alcoholic. And is Shapurji? Maybe. Wonderful. What else is going on? Come on, guys. Say something. Exquisite! There's an E at the end of that, just in case the developers are watching. Wonderful. Bravo. Okay, they're not saying anything useful. Charismatic. Recruit up to 2 units per expedition. That would be more useful if we didn't already have a full party, though we can replace these losers with someone else. Reduced move cost when crossing hills is actually... Oh, the shaman did come with us, and Zawak Zok, he says. I'm overwhelmed. God save the queen. That's... has nothing to do with the proceedings, but okay. Good to know. Thank you, says Tesla. Okay, so Climber is really useful, but being able to recruit a soldier, I think, would be even more helpful. The cook is kind of useless because we're not really getting meat. Let me see. Charismatic. Let's just try it. Let us see what we shall see. And we are currently being beat all to hell by Ada Lovelace, with Harriet Tubman coming in a distant third, Marcus Garvey in fourth, and Isabella Bird unfortunately not even getting off the ground. We're going to gift our golden bowl, since it is worth more fame than it is worth money. But now the question is, should we gift the goblet, which gives us 50 fame, or the lesser amount of money, 40, but we do need money? Let's get the money. Alright, so now we have a choice. We can go to what looks like the Mississippi Delta, like around Louisiana, Missouri area, the merciless grasslands, or we can go to South Central Africa, or the Grand Drylands. And I'm used to this. This is the one in the middle there is the kind of laser beam that you have to unlock to open the pyramid. This one, however, has 2, looks like water villages. Let's go to the Grand Drylands. Even though it's desert, it seems smaller. And I'm a bit better at the game, too, so perhaps we shall survive. A military man approached me and spoke of a deserter who had abandoned his post and gone rogue with the natives. I would be handsomely rewarded if I could return with him, okay? The soldier was seemingly relieved as I accepted his request. He saluted us and wished me luck before leaving the harbor. The news of my glorious adventures, yes. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Thomas Findlay. He's a Scottish soldier, which means he's a whiskey expert. You're on board. Alright, now we have a diplomat who has red dice, which is pretty good, a missionary, and an artist. Am I really allowed to have all these people? Like, I can get rid of Anton. I don't really care about Anton. But now that I have the shaman, I kind of want to keep him with us. And our Parsi trader, I think... Does he give any kind of diplomat bonus? I don't think he does, actually. Are you... No, you're a haggler. You're not a polyglot. I wish I could see what bonuses Shapurji gives me. Artist, we already know, so... But he will give us more red dice. So right now we have 2 people. We would have Thomas and James with the red dice. And... Am I right in thinking that Shapurji also has red dice? Let's throw James on there. Alright. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we're going to keep the shaman, even though he is a sexist local. And our Parsi trader does... Oh, wait, so he haggles. So he and James Sterling are kind of the same. They have the same dice, the same capacity, the same hearts, and the same benefit. But Shapurji is level 2. So, sorry, James. We are not going to need you after all. Oh, crap. We have to let go. Okay, well, Antoine, it's been real. Although, should I get rid of the green dice? The green dice were sort of helpful. I think they worked with the... I keep saying I think they worked with the Tesla gun, but I'm not entirely sure if they did or not. But his bonus of cooking meat is useless to us. I'm not sure what to do here. I truly am not. But I am going to get rid of our cook. I hope losing the green dice didn't hurt us too much. We can improve our animal. Always a good thing to do. Okay. And let's see if we can afford any equipment now. We have 20 funds. That's not great. It's not great. We do have some spears, which is great. Whiskey is good. Hunting rifle. Nice. I think that's the best weapon in the game. I guess we can get some machetes and climbing equipment. Actually, it's a desert, right? So there probably won't be much need for machetes. How much is a first aid kit? 12. I guess we could do that. Rope is always useful. The mountain climbing gear is not as necessary because it just takes you more sanity to climb mountains, but the rope actually helps you get places where you otherwise would not be able to go. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are, however, out of time. So, on a cliffhanger, next episode, we will be exploring Africa with Nikola Tesla and Kamu Zopa and Thomas Findlay and Shapurji Tata and, of course, Miss Maddern. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. This is the Curious Expedition. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.